Hello viewers, how are you? Today I am Rashok here with you on further discussion on the topic the future of education, how technology is transforming learning. And for this discussion, AI tool Copilot is with me. My first question is how is technology reshaping traditional classroom learning?
Technology is definitely reshaping traditional classroom learning by bringing in new tools and methods that make learning more interactive and flexible. For example, we now have online platforms, virtual classrooms, and educational apps that allow students to learn at their own pace and sometimes even from anywhere. It really opens up a lot of opportunities for personalized and creative ways of teaching and learning.
Okay, what role does artificial intelligence play in the future of education?
Artificial intelligence is going to play a pretty big role in the future of education by personalizing learning experiences for students. Basically, AI can help tailor lessons and educational content to fit individual learning styles and paces. It can also automate some of the more routine tasks for teachers, like grading or administrative work, so they can spend more time actually engaging with students. So it's kind of like a helpful sidekick in the classroom.
Okay, how can online learning platforms improve access to quality education?
Well, online learning platforms and really break down those geographical barriers. They let students from pretty much anywhere tap into high quality resources and courses that they might not have locally. And it also gives people the flexibility to learn at their own pace, on their own schedule, which is super helpful. So it really opens doors for a lot of learners who might not have had those opportunities otherwise.
Okay, what are the benefits and challenges of digital learning environments?
Absolutely. Digital learning environments have really transformed how education works, making things more accessible and flexible for so many people.
Okay, how is personalized learning changing the students' experience?
Personalized learning is really changing the game for students because it tailors the educational experience to each individual's needs and case. So instead of this one size fits all approach, students can focus more on the areas where they need extra help or move faster through topics they find easier. It makes learning a lot more engaging and effective for them.
Okay, can technology help close educational gaps between different communities?
Absolutely. Technology can be a powerful tool to help close educational gaps between different communities. By making quality learning resources available online, it means that students in underserved or remote areas can access the same kind of educational content as anyone else. It's all about leveling the playing field and giving everyone a fair shot at learning, no matter where they're from.
Okay, what skills will students need in a technology-driven education system?
In a technology driven education system, students really benefit from having digital literacy skills, basically being comfortable using various types of software and online tools. They'll also need critical thinking skills to navigate the huge amount of information online and adaptability because technology is always evolving. So it's a mix of being tech savvy and staying flexible.
How is technology transforming the role of teachers?
Technology is definitely transforming the role of teachers by turning them more into facilitators and guides rather than just sources of information. With so many resources available online, teachers can now focus more on mentoring students, helping them develop critical thinking skills, and guiding them through personalized learning paths. It's like they're evolving from being the main source of knowledge to being a coach who helps students navigate the learning journey.
Okay, what impact does mobile learning have on education accessibility?
Mobile learning really expands accessibility in education because it lets students learn from anywhere, anytime, as long as they have a mobile device. So whether they're in a rural area or they're on the move, they can still tap into education resources. It just makes learning a lot more flexible and reachable for everyone.
Okay, how can gamification improve students' engagement and motivation?
Well, gamification can really boost engagement by turning learning activities into something more interactive and fun. It taps into that natural desire to achieve goals and rewards, and basically makes the whole process feel like a game. That way, students are more likely to stay motivated and engaged with what they're learning.
Okay. What role does data and analytics play in measuring students' progress?
Data and analytics actually play a really big role in measuring student progress because they provide insights into how students are performing, where they might be struggling, and what areas they're excelling. This helps teachers tailor their approach and provide more personalized support to each student. So it's kind of like having a roadmap that shows where everyone is and where they need to go.
Okay. How can schools ensure digital quality and inclusions?
Schools can really ensure digital equality by making sure that all students have access to the necessary devices and internet connections. It can be through device lending programs, providing affordable internet options, or even offering digital literacy training so that everyone can make the most of the tech. It's about making sure nobody gets left behind in the digital world.
Okay. How does technology supports lifelong learning beyond formal education?
Technology actually makes lifelong learning super accessible because it gives people the tools to learn new skills or explore new topics whenever they want and at their own pace. It's like having a whole universe of knowledge right at your fingertips long after you've left the classroom.
What ethical concern arise from using technology in education?
Well, there are a few ethical concerns that pop up. For instance, privacy is a big one. Making sure that students' data is protected and used responsibly. There's also the issue of equal access, making sure no student is left out because they don't have the right tech. And then there's making sure that the technology is being used in a way that's actually beneficial for learning and not just for the sake of using tech.
Okay. Can artificial intelligence replace teachers in the future? Why or why not?
I think AI can definitely support teachers and make their lives easier, but it's not really about replacing them. Teachers bring a human touch, empathy, and the ability to connect with students on a personal level that AI just can't replicate. So it's more of a partnership where AI handles the repetitive tasks and frees up teachers to do what they do best, which is inspiring and guiding students.
Okay. What role do parents play in technology-based education?
Parents have a crazy key role in tech based education because they help create a balanced environment at home. They might encourage healthy screen time habits, make sure their kids are staying safe online, and be involved in what their children are learning. It's kind of a team effort where parents support and guide the use of technology, so it actually benefits the students.
How does technology prepare students for a future career?
Well, technology is great at preparing students for future careers because it gives them hands on experience with the tools and systems they'll likely use in the workplace. It also helps them build important skills like problem solving, collaboration, and adaptability. So they're not just learning content, they're learning how to learn and adapt in a tech driven world.
Okay. What innovations might define classroom of the future?
The classroom of the future will be shaped by innovations like virtual and augmented reality that lets students explore immersive, interactive environments. We might see more AI tutors providing personalized learning paths, or even flex.
Okay. Hello.
Hey there, so what's on your mind today?
Okay. What challenges do teacher face when adopting new technologies?
One big challenge for teachers is just the learning curve. Getting comfortable with new tools takes time. They also have to figure out how to integrate it meaningfully into their lessons and make sure that all students have equal access to technology. So it's kind of a balancing act for them.
Okay. Viewers, uh, this
Hmm.
I think is an uh, this is a important topic. and I am thankful to AI for discussion on this topic. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.